Babs and Besties! Today we are going to explore the world of scarves and create some easy, cozy looks that require little to no sewing. On Pinterest, there is a ton of inspiration showing how to style scarves for different looks. So let's give it a try in miniature. In a recent Does the Fit video, we created this look with a blanket scarf, which totally has me wanting to try more. Okay, but first we have to start with a blank canvas kind of outfit. Okay, so that is a long sleeve shirt, fitted jeans, and boots. These are fitted Barbie pants that have a jean print from the Barbie director, I want to say. I made a quick long sleeve white t-shirt, and we have some tall brown boots from the Jurassic World Barbie, giving us a very basic neutral look for our scarves. To make a no-sew scarf, I am using a plaid fabric that looks like it will fray pretty easily. In a previous video, we used flannel, but I think this might work a little better because it's a little thinner. Fold over the fabric, cut a large rectangle that is as wide as the doll's arms stretched out. Fold it in half to find the center, cut up the center line only on one of the layers, so it can now open. Pull the threads to fray the edges, then trim it to get a nice little fringe around all the edges. Take it and place it around the doll's neck. Position the fabric to make some folds, creating a warm and cozy look for our doll. Super easy and instantly gives a t-shirt and jeans a little flair. Add a bag. This one is from one of the Crystal Lim Barbies, and she is ready for a day out. This is very easy to resize for like smart dolls. All you would need is more fabric. If we want to switch it up a little, we can take one of the sides and then just kind of drape it over and down the back. Position the fabric at the shoulder so we get a nice little drape. I use her hair to hold it down in the back, and that's it. The fun part of this look is all of the folds. Now let's say you don't mind a little flannel. Cut an 18 by 3 inch strip of fabric. Pull the threads on the shorter sides to make fringe, and I wanted to keep it kind of long. Fold over the edges, and I'm gonna iron them down. Once both sides have been done, fold it over again and iron flat to make the scarf. Fold it in half, place it around the doll, then take the end and put it through a little loop. And we're gonna just spend some time tightening that right quick. Then leave a small loop and take one of the ends, and we're gonna loop it back through that little opening right there. Let's loop it through for another scarf look. Cut a 12 by 3 inch strip, fray, and iron to make a shorter scarf. Place it on the doll with a simple little loop for an easier look that takes less fabric. Okay, so I think the trick to the flannel is to just not make it too thick. Let's attempt this look again, but this time cut it as a triangle. I found this scrap of fabric in the bottom of my fabric bin, and I think it's just enough. It's about 10.5 inches by 9. I cut going across. I cut it a little larger than I needed because we are going to shred those edges on just 2 of the sides, then fold over the top and iron it flat. When we flip it over, we have a nice clean edge. This time I'm going to use a Barbie belt and just save myself some time. Place it around her shoulders so we have that folded edge going down the center. Place a Barbie belt around the waist, closing it around the back, but not including the back of the scarf. I like it, and I'm loving it with the pattern. Don't underestimate the value of a good scarf. I made it again in peach. I actually just cut my first one in half. Take the scarf and let's just make a couple of soft little pleats. Place it in front, lift her hair, take the end around to the other side, and the other end to the other side. Spend a little time getting everything how you want it. The flannel does a pretty good job of staying just about where I put it. And if it won't stay down, we can always just position the doll to make it stay in place. But here is another easy look, perfect for those colder days. Here's a flannel, but the color is only on one side. Let's see how this one works. We made it just like before. It works as well. I just have to be pretty careful about my placement to make sure that the unprinted side isn't visible. If you're okay with a little sewing, we are going to make another scarf. I have a ribbed knit here. It has a little stretch to it. I cut a piece that can wrap around the doll's shoulders with a little bit of leftover, and I'm cutting it at about 5 inches wide. So mine measures about 5 by 9 inches. Fold it in half so the good side is on the inside. Take a needle and thread and sew a line going all the way down. Flip it inside out, and then I'm just gonna take the top and tuck it under a little bit and do the same to the bottom. Place it on the doll, and then we're gonna wrap it around twice for a nice little infinity scarf look. If you want a looser fit, just make it a little longer, like probably 10 to 11 inches. Let's cut a 3 by 18 inch piece and 2 rectangles that measure 2 1/4 by 4 1/2. Fold those smaller rectangles in half, line the raw edges up at the end, sew it in place using a back stitch, and I stretched the smaller piece of fabric to the width of the larger piece or the longer piece, creating a little bit of a gather. Then let's fold it in half so the good side is on the inside, and sew going down. You can use a back stitch or a straight stitch. It's up to you. I like a back stitch just because it keeps things a little more flexible. Then flip it inside out to make a scarf with sleeves. Place one sleeve on the doll, then we're gonna wrap it around and find out we made it a little too long, like by a lot. I could probably cut off about this much, like a good 5 inches. So instead of cutting it at 18 inches, I should have cut it at 13 inches. So let's correct our mistake. Reattach the sleeve, and we can try this again. So we put on one sleeve, then we can wrap it around and put on the other, and that'll give us a nice flat look in the front. Or we can start by wrapping it in the front, and then we get like a little crisscross look. Yeah, let's go with that. To make a versatile scarf with sleeves, giving us lots of different looks for our dolls to stay cozy and warm. Adding a scarf is a great way to instantly change any outfit. And we just showed more than 7 Pinterest-inspired ways to rock them. Thank you for joining us for another 7 quick crafts. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and the Frog Vlog and Bella of MyFroggyStuff. And we will see you next time. Bye!